Treasure Island, San Francisco, PUC DPW corruption and wild parties, 14th Street behind Exposition Way, clip event 23, Thursday, July 31, 2014, AVCHD 291, Carol Harvey, videographer.
I know that it's here, I just didn't...
Yeah, have you ever thought about this? I mean, this
is... because a couple nights my daughters and I have been bike riding or something behind here, and there's been men in the back partying it up at the end.
Really?
And they like make noises or something, you know, and scare us. It's funny.
And they make noises and scare you, and this is the Department of Public Works training facility. So Catherine and I are trying to figure out what they train for. Apparently just sitting in there partying and making fun of females riding their bikes.
I'm wondering if it isn't like the PUC one right here behind us, when the PUC was using that, and they were using it when we were having the most blackouts, forcing overtime, right? The most blackouts ever, unexplained blackouts, and later they were indicted and fined for using the money and throwing parties back here with hookers.
Now, the PUC, that's the Public Utilities Commission. That's the commission. That's not the people who do the public utility work, the people down in the trenches. Oh, it's the workers.
The workers were back here having hookers and partying.
The Public Utilities PUC,
they were just
it's a commission. It's a commission.
It's the... They said it was a PUC, the people responsible for our power shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That used to be where they would hang out and party. And
in that building now, where this wine company is now, we're in the back of a building where the wine company. Bodega Wine Company. But look, I want to show you, going back to the DPW, we got the PUC.
So maybe it's the same thing.
Yeah, we got the Department of Public Works and the other PUC people. Here, this is pretty official. Look at this. Somebody spent some time engraving DPW on here. And then I want to show you the sign. Over here, San Francisco Department of Public Works training facility. What do you train DPW people to do? Dump garbage? What? I was just telling Catherine, I was walking down this road one time, and I didn't see, this guy was over at this bench, over here behind that tree. He could hide behind a tree. He was sitting behind that tree, smoking a doobie. Then I look over here, and it's the San Francisco Department of Public Works training facility, and I say, what? And then I look through there where it was just shooting, and that's the training facility. Now, I didn't see this when I walked by, which is strange because I don't notice everything, but it is pretty big, this DPW sign. Then Catherine tells me about the PUC having wild parties, and they were sued.
Yeah, they were fined and arrested, or I remember it being a big deal in the news.
When was this?
This was a few years back, maybe 4 or 5 years ago.
And they were doing something with their money?
Yeah, well, they were, you know, we were having like massive power outages, like for 14 hours, 15 hours, like consistent, like almost one a week for a while. It was pathetic. We were like, what the hell's going on? And then after that, in the newspaper, it had this whole, like, indictments were put down on these people for using public funds for
the party,
for hookers and all kinds of.
So you're thinking, instead of spending the public funds on getting your electricity working,
yeah,
or
they were forcing overtime.
Oh,
that's what I suspected. I thought, no, they're just forcing some overtime, and while they're having fun out here, and then telling their wives that they're out here doing work.
Gee, sounds like the Boston Police Department.
Familiar.
Yeah, they did the same stuff.
Should we walk down there? We might get locked out on the other end, but
for sure.